Hello, welcome back to the second week of e-learning. Hopefully, you guys are sticking with it. I did notice last Friday, uh, our attendance went way down. I just wanted some reminders on how this works. I know it's probably a big pain in the butt, but it's kind of a pain in the butt for everybody. I'd like to be there with you guys. I'm not sure how you feel about it, but it is difficult on everybody. Make sure I'm going to give new assignments every other day for you. So um, this Friday, you will still make sure you're checking in every day that you have class. So for me, you have to do a discussion response. That's how I take attendance. So make sure you're doing that. That is for points. You can still go back if you missed last week and do it. Please do it. And I will give new assignments when I need to, and those will still have due dates. So you can't just check in and then not do your assignments. I think there might have been some misunderstanding with that. So I'm going to update the grade book. So if you haven't done something, there'll be zeros, but that doesn't mean you're not going to be able to get full credit. That's what they're telling us, that if doesn't matter when you turn it in, you get full credit. But please don't let that turn into it's the end of the year and you're going back and trying to do everything. You have almost a week to do every assignment. So that should be plenty of time if you actually put forth some effort. So with that being said, you should all have the civil rights quiz done. If you don't have that done, then it will be a zero in the grade book. But you can go back and you can do it. So that should be done. We're going to kind of move on from there. The discussion question today has to do with that. Just some reflection on some of the people, some of the things that happen, and kind of tying it in. What are we over a civil rights movement where we are right now? We're going to kind of stick around with the early '60s and we're going to look at two of the most influential presidents we've ever had. The first one is John F. Kennedy, JFK, and then his replacement after he was assassinated, Lyndon Johnson. Both left their own mark with our country. Kennedy, quite a bit, a lot for what he went through in such a short time as president, and then unfortunately, the way he was assassinated. After we meet this next time, you're going to look into his assassination. It's the biggest conspiracy theory in American history, and I'm going to let you kind of do your own research and come up with what you think actually happened with that. So Kennedy kind of changed the way our presidents were elected. He was elected in 1960, beat Richard Nixon, and now television. That was the first time television came into play when you talked about electing a president and then being president. Heck, now our president had his own television show before he became president. So it is very, very influential. So you're going to look at that. You're going to look at some of the policies that JFK tried to implement to change the country, and then obviously assassination. The same thing with Lyndon Johnson. So you're going to do the discussion question. You're going to download the two assignments that you're going to do. They're all on one download, and you're going to use Pearson. So it's like stuff we did in class. I know you don't love it, but it gets the point across. Those are going to be due the next time we meet. So these will be due Friday. I'm going to kind of go over them, give you a thing to go over on Friday. So please try to have those done and turned in for full credit. If you have questions, please email me. I will be around. So good luck and enjoy yourselves.